How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. It's STD Friday. It is STD Friday. How y'all doing? Welcome. It's Friday. Friday, May the 5th. May the 5th, 2023. What it do? How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Subscribe. Tell somebody about a player. Shout out to Kim for the $10 cash app. You say right here with your Willie facts. I appreciate that right there. That's what's up. We start early out here. I need support. It's payday. It's Friday. We got bills to pay out here in the street. And again, shout out to everybody who is on their job, who is sneaking, watching the player. Do what you need to do to enjoy your life. Shout out to Gab for the $2 cash app. Say many blessings. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Chicago is in the building. California's up in this thing. Say the 229. Albany, Georgia's up in here. Say hey, Sugar and Chat. Tyler, Texas is back up in here. New Jersey's in the building. Say the 732. Pimpin' what's happening. The Bronx, New York is in the business. Say Palm past the Leggedy 30 minutes of 5. Then Texas in the building. Say hey, Willie, the Bronx is up in here for that 5. Say hey, Chat family. Say where them babies at? You see them babies back there? That's what's up. Say Milwaukee is in the house. Say Willie for president. Appreciate that right there. Go raw or go home on this STD Friday. Salute. Detroit is in the building. The Chi-Town is up in here. Oklahoma City is up in this thing. The 334 to go Monkey Town is up in here. Orlando is in the building. Say the best show on YouTube. What's happening? The Chi-Town is checking in for that 5. One more again, the 505. Just say happy STD chat fam. What it do? Say okay, we got action. Yes, we do out here on this good Friday out here in the street. Isn't it? Damn it. Hold on. Before I even say it, let me just look it up. Hold on. I forgot how to spell it. Wait, but we gonna work it out. Day. Hold on. I think it's the day. Cinco de Mayo. When is Cinco de Mayo? I don't even know how to spell it. All right, bam. I got it. Cinco de Mayo is today. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. And for those of you who is going to be like being a part of it, y'all make sure that y'all have a good time. Remember, try your best to stay alive out here in these streets. Hell, let me ask y'all a question. Do there be any incidents during Cinco de Mayo? Are there like shootings, murders and stuff like that right there? Killings, fights and all that stuff? During Cinco de Mayo, the 312 Chi-Town is in the bit. Say what's up though, church? What's happening? Say much love. Willie, get the bag, bro. What's good? You say what? You say what it do? Say happy STD Friday. Say bringing that fire. That's what we finna do today. Say Taco Friday, Cinco de Mayo. You say Willie got them boats and hoes behind them. That's what's up. You don't see them. Everything beautiful behind me right now. Ain't it? Shot them babies. You say the 513 is getting it. Hitting that like button. Say happy STD Friday to the midday news family. What's it's going on. I say all of that wrong. What's going on is what I meant to say. You say get them empanadas ready. Get them ready. People finna go out here, tacos and all that fly stuff right there. Do exactly what y'all need to do. You say, Willie, your state just passed a bill where Chinese citizens can't own land. You is lying to me. You is lying. You is talking about our Chinese brothers and sisters out here in the street. Hold on. Florida. Wait a minute. Florida law. Let's say Chinese. I don't even know how to spell Chinese, and I be eating their food. Florida law Chinese can't own land. Let's see. What do we got? Is this recent? Yeah. SB 20. Oh, wait, because we got to get the news right. Let me put it up on the screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at. SB 264 would limit the land purchases near military bases and critical infrastructures from residents of a handful of foreign adversaries, including Russia, Iran, North Korea, and Venezuela. You say only Chinese citizens would be permitted, prohibited from owning land or homes anywhere in the state. Whoa. Wow. That's deep. That's real deep right there. So are we discriminating? Is us in Florida discriminating? Yes. SB is the Senate bills. Yes. HB is the House bills. Yep, we educated around here while we continue to teach and get informed ourselves. That's what's up. You say it looked like Skid Row in El Paso, Texas right now. That's a doggone shame, y'all. We got to do better for our American people. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. You say laugh out loud. You say we need Alaskan babies for the night show. No, I got to look and see what them Alaskan babies look like. But look here. Military bases and critical infrastructures. Russia, Iran, North Korea, and Venezuela. You got to think about it. Why wouldn't they want, or why wouldn't we, because we is America, well, we is in Florida, why wouldn't we want people making land purchases around military bases and critical infrastructures? Do we also think and or believe that they can cause a threat by buying land that close to our critical infrastructures? Huh? Because us as Floridians, we can buy land near military bases and critical infrastructures, right? So do we feel like Russia, Iran, North Korea, and Venezuela is a problem or is a threat? And then if we really do believe that they are a threat, we got to really think about it. Why do we allow them to purchase land anywhere? Huh? Shout out to C-Note for the $4.99 super chat. You say, can we pass a bill to extend STD Friday through the weekend? I don't know. I don't know about that right there, because like we don't want to have so many days to where we is not protecting ourselves. We can at least take a chance with one. One really ain't gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? But damn it, if you doubling and tripling up on these STDs and then you don't go around there to the hospital like on Monday, it may cause like more problems and more issues, and then they may have to come up with new medicine and stuff for the double and triple effects out here. So I don't know about that right there. Shout out to Phyllis for the $5 cash app. Say happy STD Friday. You say we need them fellas in the background. It is so hard for me to find them fellas, and like we talked about it the other day, that we don't take a lot of pictures like that. But listen, if y'all find some, send them to me. Send them to me at the www.show2@gmail.com, and I will present them for y'all out here in this street, because it's really, really hard to find them. Shout out to Sam for the $5 cash app. He say, powerful show yesterday. He say, Thanks for your show. You welcome. You is so welcome. I had a great time. I had to breathe. I got in my feelings. I needed a hug. A player needed a hug out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? This is my therapy. Like this really is my therapy, you know, and I guess that's why I like to do it a lot, because it is therapy. I can get some things off my chest. Yeah, you say, ladies, please don't. We don't want to see that. Y'all don't want to see the players in the background. That's what's up. Look here. Shout out to all the what is it called? Workers. The people with low expectations and mediocre expectations out here in these streets. Shout out all of the delivery drivers. Without the delivery drivers, you really couldn't live. You really couldn't live. Without the truckers, you couldn't live without them drivers. You know, the ones that you all may not want as a significant other because they may be mediocre to you. Nope. Shout out to all the Amazon drivers, the FedExes, the Brown, ups. UPS. Yeah. All of your delivery drivers, the food delivery drivers, the Uber Eat drivers, and all the other stuff. Shout out to Polk County in the building. Say the 863 is up in this thing. What's happening? What is happening? Hold on. Oh, and I got to put the link. I got to pin the link. I already got it set up. I just got to copy. Put it here. Paste. Push. Link. Pin. Message. I just pinned the YouTube, the Rumble link. I just pinned the Rumble link for anyone who would like to find a player on Rumble. You all can go to that link. Find a player on Rumble. It is so easy out here in these streets. And let's see if I can pin two things. Can I pin this one too? Oh no, it say replace pin. Nope. So you can only pin one thing. All right. We learning. That's what's up. But I just pinned the PayPal link for those of you who would like to support a player through PayPal, although it is down in your description box. Sometimes people be like, well, Willie, what is the PayPal link? And I don't be having the doggone link. But now I got the link. That's what's up. No excuses out here in the street. Y'all, let's go ahead on and get into it real quick. We got an Amazon driver. We got an Amazon driver who has made the news for something negative. Not something positive. Not doing your job, or him doing his job to the best of his ability. He is now in the news. The Amazon driver is now in the news for grabbing booties, trying to put a finger in between when the baby don't want a finger in between. Here we go.
I felt extremely violated by this.
Surveillance cameras capture that violation, and I'm going to describe it in detail. You might find graphic. This Amazon delivery driver allegedly grabbed Rebecca Estrada's buttocks and attempted to penetrate her behind using his finger. She says
it's just a finger. That's right.
This all happened Friday, April 21st, around 4:30 p.m.
It happened on the STD Friday. Cool.
Inside Rumi's kitchen at 6 and L Northwest.
It was shocking, for one, and then immediately it turns into anger. The most unfortunate part is that I'm at my place of employment. I have to act professionally regardless.
That's right. You act professional regardless. Oh, cutie. Do you, baby. He was checking her temperature.
So
take a close look at the video. Estrada, the restaurant's general manager, was leaning over a table talking to a woman who she says was just hit in the head by a box that delivery driver was carrying. He then comes back around her and allegedly assaults her. You see, she tried confronting him, but she says the driver took off before police arrived.
He had another delivery. Go ahead.
No telling how many other women this driver has victimized We'd like to sit down with Amazon and understand the history of this driver.
Say, did he smell his finger though? I'm pretty sure he did.
What kind of
Because that's what we do.
background checks are they doing on their drivers? How many complaints have they received?
If they can show us that there are no others, then they may be able to avoid a lawsuit. If not,
I asked Amazon some of those same questions and got this statement instead. Quote, "This is a very serious situation and we're conducting an internal review while we also work with law enforcement as they investigate."
they have not responded back to her. And that's how it stays out of Amazon's system.
Her attorneys say when she first filed the report, Amazon only offered her a discount on that delivery.
Shout out to Amazon. Amazon say, okay. So one of our drivers allegedly tried to fill on you, poke you a little bit right there. What we can do for you is give you a little discount. No. I know the order was not for you. But on your next order, we can give you 15, 20, 25% off. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to look out for you. Yeah. Come on now. Amazon is one of the biggest companies in the world right now. And listen, we can afford to at least give you a discount, baby.
According to the legal team, police issued Amazon a subpoena to get information on that driver. They have 30 days to respond. In the meantime, Estrada, she's back to work, and Rumi's Kitchen has changed its policy on how packages are delivered.
He got dreads. I kind of thought that it was me at first. I'm like, I think I got a shirt that look like that, but
If this can happen in a crowded room, what's happening in other private places?
In Mount Vernon,
he's smashing babies in the head with boxes and stuff like that right there, and circling back and filling on somebody. Listen to all my drivers, y'all. This is not what you supposed to do.
Square, Delia Gonsalves, WUSA 9.
Wow, he smashed that baby. Listen.
Allegedly grabbed Rebecca Estrada's buttocks and attempted to...
Her butt was just there. Maybe he put his hand like on her to slide by. You know what I'm saying? You know how whenever we walk in like in close quarters or something, and you may touch somebody, but it's to slide by, like I don't want to like rub me up on you. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he did that to slide by. I don't know. I'm trying to think it through.
To penetrate.
Say, no, Willie. That's what's up.
Her behind using his finger.
Well, damn it, it was a slip of the finger. It was a slip of the finger. I don't think that he meant it. But y'all, if y'all gonna do stuff like this, make sure it's being recorded.
He says this all happened Friday, April 21st, around 4:30 p.m. inside Rumi's Kitchen at 6th and L Northwest.
Just around time for him to get off and participate in STD Friday.
It was shocking, for one, and then immediately it turns into anger.
Listen. This is just wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just wrong. Do not try this at home. Do not try it away from home. Hell, try it at home, but don't try it away from home. Don't put like your job in jeopardy and stuff like that, because Fridays will continue to come and bills will continue to add up. So you do not want to get behind by you having to now look for a job. Let's not do that right there. Let's please don't do that right there. I'm trying to help y'all keep your careers and all that stuff up, but some of y'all gonna be hard-headed. Some of y'all gonna be hard-headed, and we really do understand that right there. Moving right along, we have a good mother. It's a tip drill video. We have a good mother who attacks her own daughter. Yeah. Good mamas attacks their children, because remember, her body, her baby, no matter how old you get, she can still abort you out here in these streets. A mama has been arrested after attacking her daughter and setting the house on fire.
And only onto an arson investigation with a lot of layers.
Facing that arson charge tonight, a Southwest Houston mom. She's accused of trying to burn down her daughter's home while their disabled roommate was inside.
All that unfolding on Tidewater and Mandalay Way. That is near Alameda Road. And our Bill Barajas is live in that neighborhood right now. Bill?
Well, court documents say it started as a fight between mom and daughter, but quickly escalated when Mom Flores set a mattress inside the home on fire. You can actually see that mattress just behind me now, sitting in front of the garage. That sent smoke throughout the house. Their disabled roommate unable to get out because of mobility issues.
Ms. Flores, you are here on 2 felony offenses.
Lydia Flores was hard to make out in her initial court appearance, but KPRC was able to obtain her close-up. Flores.
Look how she raised her eyebrow. I've been trying to do that right there for years. That baby doing it with no problem. This is her Instagram photo. This is the good mother. This is the good mother. Yeah. Sometimes daughters and mothers, they get into little spats and little altercations and stuff, and sometimes somebody get beat up, stabbed, shot, house set on fire, mattress set on fire. Yeah. A good mama.
This is suspected of starting a fire at this home. The burnt mattress used to allegedly start the blaze still out front.
Just went off.
Is that a pillow top?
In her close-up, Flores is suspected of starting a fire at this home. The burnt mattress used to allegedly start the blaze still out front.
That is a pillow top. You see it, like right here? Hell, she probably needed a new mattress anyway.
She just went off. She just went berserk.
Arthur Brown was home at the time of the fire. He tells us he first started living here in January when Flores' daughter agreed to look out for him.
I had a stroke, and my left side kind of got paralyzed, and my left leg.
Flores moved in too. Brown says there's been a few issues since, but Tuesday, things got out of control. She allegedly got into it with her daughter and hit her over the head with a wooden broom handle. Short time later, she came into Brown's room.
She told me, "It's Arthur, you gotta go. The house is on fire."
And she locked me.
Sometimes we got to hit our kids in the head with broomsticks, right? Nah, right? Like pots and stuff like that, something petty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The door on you?
The door was locked. That's why the fireman had to break it down.
Brown was able to get out safely. He tells us he's thankful. The fire station is just 2 blocks away.
In a way, it's a little frightening, but when you don't have to worry about nothing because you leave it in God's hands,
right?
Hey, you don't worry about that.
That's right. You don't worry about the house being on fire because you leave it in God's hands, and God will bring you through. God will bring you through, and or call you home. But either which way, just leave it in the Lord's hands. That's what's up.
And Flores was scheduled to appear in court early this morning. That hearing was reset for another day. Brown says he's hopeful she will get some help. We're live in Southwest.
How do we know that she actually set it on fire? Maybe she was in there smoking and she dropped the square after she bust her daughter upside the head. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hell, maybe her daughter was smoking and then she bust her daughter upside the head and made her drop the square on the mattress. See, this thing can go a whole bunch of different ways, and if nobody saw her set the fire, how we know she set the fire? Just asking the question. Moving right along, I ain't even much gonna hold you. I got to take y'all out here because I got so many. All right, bam. Which one was the third one? Bam. My parents got that. Okay, because I got about 4 dealing with schools and stuff like that, so we're not gonna do that. Bam, I got you one. Let me go ahead on back. Yeah. Oh, y'all, we gotta get the lights up. We gotta get the lights up. It's Friday. Y'all don't do a player like this. Kind of make me don't even want to do Fridays no more, because from all the Fridays I have been watching my thumbs ups on Fridays. And I'm like, but it's STD Friday. Why is we not participating as we should participate on Fridays? I need your help. You say The Crazy World of Arthur Brown was a good video. Bam, look here. We're going to New York where they protesting. We're going to New York where they have been protesting about Michael Jackson and got choked out. Well, a Michael Jackson impersonator got choked out by a 24-year-old Marine, and no charges have been filed. Here we go.
These are images from the video that's now gaining nationwide attention this week. The subway rider that you see on the ground, Jordan Neely, died after another rider placed him in a chokehold as he was suffering from a mental health episode. The city medical examiner last night ruling his death a homicide as a result of being held in that very chokehold.
And the 24-year-old man who put Neely in that chokehold was interviewed by police and released, which prompted responses like this. Protesters flooding subway stations, calling for justice, and now a pledge by the district attorney to investigate.
So many details of this case, they are still unfolding. A lot of you at home paying close attention. Pix 11's Kirsten Cole joining us live from Soho, breaking it all down for us this morning. Kirsten.
Good morning to you, Dan and Hazel.
He said every time he say New York, I look the other way.
Yes, the district attorney promising a rigorous review of the medical examiner's report, as well as interviewing witnesses. But this comes as City Comptroller Brad Lander said this is a case of vigilantism, and protesters are promising to continue to bring pressure.
Shout out to Don for the $2 super chat. Say they did him dirty. Why y'all building so close? Like y'all street small.
Black Lives Matter protesters flooding the streets and the subway station here at Broadway and Lafayette, calling for justice for Jordan Neely. After the 30-year-old was choked on an F train, dying a short time later, Neely reportedly asking for food and water on the subway Monday afternoon, but also saying he was ready to die. The man who placed him in a chokehold on the floor of the subway car, reportedly a 24-year-old former U.S. Marine who was taken in for questioning. Police sources telling us that Neely has more than 40 prior arrests. That suspect was released and was acting erratically on board the train. But protesters say no one, and that is no reason to kill someone who just clearly needed help.
Well, shout out to Black Lives Matter for popping their head back up. You know what I'm saying? Because we have not seen Black Lives Matter in a good little minute, which is strange to me because we talk about deaths and stuff like that on a daily, and it's like been months. I think since last year was the last time that I've heard of Black Lives Matter popping up again. I could be wrong. Somebody let me know.
The mayor's responsible because he criminalized homelessness. What message is New York City sending to the rest of the world? It's okay to choke and kill unruly black people?
He was a great dancer. He looked and dressed and danced just like Michael Jackson. That was somebody's son. That was somebody's brother, you know? That was somebody's, best friend at one point. And the fact that that can even happen to someone is just it's incredibly sad, bro.
You say they must smell a lawsuit. Good point.
It breaks my heart.
The mayor's office releasing a statement reading in part, any loss of life is tragic. However, we do know there were serious mental health issues in play here, which is why our administration has made record investments in providing care to those who need it. But the protesters say that they are going to continue to stay on top of this issue, to not let this death be in vain. They are planning another protest this afternoon at Barclays Center. That's going to be at 7 p.m. We're live this morning.
They're protesting at 7 p.m. You got to ask yourself, if there has been a long... Why is it that we be knowing that there be mental health problems, but we seem to not get people mental help? We always know, and we can always say that there has been like a long line of mental health problems with this person, but ain't nobody, when everybody know him, nobody got him mental health help. And then I gotta ask yourself, you gotta ask yourself this right here. He said he was ready to die. Say, you ain't bad, I'm bad. You ain't bad, you ain't nothing. Yeah, I don't know what should happen. Say, blame it on C-19 or mental health. Shaking my head. There it is. There it is. What if it was just his time to go? He said that he was ready to go. Maybe the Lord called him home. Maybe. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 super chat. He say, marching has never and will never change. Absolutely correct. He say, what if he come back Thriller? Ooh, boy, y'all better watch out in New York.
I'm Kirsten Cold, Pix 11 News. Dan Hazel, to you.
That's a doggone shame. Now, there should be some type of charge because this is, damn it, what is it called? It could fall under manslaughter. It could fall under something else because he caused a man to die. Because you cause a man to die. And I don't think that there is the law in New York of that right there. Involuntary manslaughter. That's what I was thinking about. The Marine gonna claim PTSD. Oh, I can believe that. Yeah. There should be something because let's say if I'm riding in my truck and I got like a train horn and let's say an elderly woman is walking on the sidewalk and I hit my train horn and it scares her so much to where she fall and break her neck and die. I'm liable for that. I'm liable. Yeah. Me. Because I made her so afraid that she tripped and fell and broke her neck. If it wasn't for me, she would still be alive. So at least he should be charged with involuntary manslaughter. Something. Give him 30-day probation. Something. Just something. We just don't treat people right out here in these streets. Moving right along. I got to take y'all to the schools. I got to take it to the schools, and we going to start it off with these good students. Some about these good behavior students out here in these streets. Where's Joe Clark when you need him out here? Look here. We got a golf coach who done got knocked out.
But we begin with what is said to have started as a fight in PE class at Klein Oak High School, ends with a coach being rushed to the hospital after a student knocked him unconscious. Thank you for joining us at 10. I'm Keith Garvin.
Good evening. I'm Daniela Guzman. Well, tonight, Klein ISD school officials say the accused student is now in some very serious trouble. The incident all caught on cell phone video given to our Devin Clark, who fills us in with how this all unfolded.
Students here tell me that the coach wasn't even the target of the attack. Instead, they say he was trying to de-escalate a situation that seemingly turned even more violent. We want to warn you, though, what you're about to see is disturbing. This is the video circulating on social media that Klein Oak High School students say shows the exact moments a golf coach tried to stop a fight in PE class. Students say the coach stepped in.
Y'all understand when he ran into him and he fell back, he hit his head on the concrete. Ouch.
In front of a student who was being charged at by another and ended up getting knocked down and out. His head apparently slams into the concrete ground.
I was really surprised, what happened, especially in our school district.
Parents with students in Klein ISD schools disturbed by the news.
These kids are just out of control.
Yes, I'm in agreement, baby.
And parents need to start being parents again.
Following yesterday's incident, Klein ISD sent the following statement that partly reads, quote, "The employee is currently undergoing medical treatment. Felony charges have been accepted against the student who assaulted our employee in addition to the highest level of disciplinary actions, according to the student code of conduct, including expulsion." End quote. Some say yesterday's violent incident caught on cell phone video is part of a growing problem.
A lot of these kids do not respect the teachers anymore.
Good job, Patricia.
And it's ridiculous.
It's unclear exactly how that coach is doing right now. Students tell me not good, and at last check, he was still in the hospital. As for that student accused in the altercation, we understand more charges could follow pending the investigation. Reporting outside of Klein Oak High School, Devin.
That's a doggone shame. Now, I got to say something to all of our school employees. When somebody is running into you that fast, when somebody's charging you, you need to be able to position yourself to not be pushed back. Be able to dodge, duck, move out the way, trip somebody, hit them in the throat on the way in, you know.
ISD school officials say the accused student.
You see? He caught the golf coach off the, damn it, the golf coach is off balance because I guess that the golf coach is used to doing golf. He's not used to doing football.
Daniela Guzman. Well, tonight, Klein ISD school officials say the accused student is now in some very serious trouble. The incident all caught on cell phone video given to our Devin.
You cannot stand flat foot with your legs together. If somebody is rushing you, at least take your foot back to keep your position. Shout out to Dunn for the $2 super chat. He say he almost knocked that fella off. Yeah, listen. I wonder if they are going to expel him. I know they wrote it and they pressed the charges and all that stuff. Is he gonna be expelled though? They're going to wait till it die down or something. You know what I'm saying? And then we are going to forget about it, and he's going to be right back in class tomorrow.
Clark, who fills us in with how this all unfolded.
That's a doggone shame. These are the type of things that our teachers and coaches and people who work for the school board have to go through. And Patricia keep raising these type of children. Patricia keep raising these type of children. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Y'all can't tell me nothing. You know we mean it when we, yeah. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Don't worry. We can always stay at the schoolhouse. Let me explain it to you. Listen, we have positions open. We have a lack of teachers. We have a lack of faculty. We have a lack of people who work for the school board. We need you. We need y'all to put in your applications and things like that right there so we can start trying to have more people at the schoolhouse. But when we hiring people, and or promoting people, we got to be careful, right? We got to really do like the background checks and stuff like that because we never know. But a lot of times when we do the background checks, it can tell us a lot about a person, right? Shout out to C-Note for the $1.99 super chat. You say pivot, right hook. Yes. Pivot and go in. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that step back. Don't need much worry about it. You say Patricia feeding these health has kids too. Off the EBT. Yes. Look here. To all the schools across the country, please. Know who you're hiring. Here we go.
But first, a Pinellas County teacher arrested at school. The fourth grade teacher accused of showing up to work drunk. Good evening, everyone. I'm James Mueller.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us. ABC Action News reporter Isabel Rosales broke this story. She spoke with an officer who saw the whole thing.
This Pinellas County teacher is not only fired, she's now facing criminal charges after just 7 days on the job.
When you make that decision in the line of work that you are in, that's an automatic, fired, not hire.
ABC
Baby been on the job 7 days. 7 days.
Action News was the first to report on Lisa.
Look at that baby. Listen, this is why she has this face, because the lights is bright and she on that juice. This is her Instagram photo. Gone sugar. 1 week.
Edelstein's arrest. Mom of 7, Brandy Parker.
Mom of 7? You don't look like you got 7 children.
Found out this morning after the district called. Her daughter is a 2nd grader at Skyview Elementary in Pinellas Park.
Some people don't have backgrounds and they take a wrong turn in life and it catches up to them. So do I blame the school? Absolutely not.
According to arrest records, Edelstein was loud and belligerent in front of the children.
Bloodshot, watery eyes, slurring of the words. There was some rocking back and forth.
Shout out law enforcement sister Al for having her real.
Stumbling.
Sergeant Roxanne Pohl of Pinellas Park PD was called in to help campus police.
I did ask her to lower her voice. Attempted to explain that there were students in the school that we wish they not be interrupted.
She says at one point, Edelstein tried to get in her car and leave.
I was shocked, disappointed. Trust here is someone who we expect to come to school ready to teach. And unfortunately, that's not what happened this morning.
That baby tried to leave. Get in her car, drive off, got to go.
He found out Edelstein has faced disciplinary action before, part of her 30 years as an assistant teacher in Hillsborough County. We're working to find out more details. Today, Edelstein faces a disorderly conduct charge and possibly more.
What was found in her car? Marijuana.
In Pinellas Park, Isabel Rosales, ABC Action.
She on that reefers too. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That damn it, we do essential products, but like we like to teach around here in these streets, listen, if you have to go to work and you was on that liquor, say blame it on alcohol, and you was on that liquor, we advise you to stop drinking at least 6 hours before it's time for you to clock in. Give yourself 6 hours because they say that it runs through like the blood and stuff, and you can pee it out and all that stuff right there, and it brings it down. This is what I have been hearing for like the longest. So she has not been watching the Willie Williams show. And then you gotta ask yourself, she been in this thing for 30 years. So you gonna tell me that this is her first time coming to work drunk?
And it catches up to them. So do I blame the school? Absolutely not.
According to arrest records, Edelstein was loud and belligerent in front of the children.
Bloodshot, watery eyes, slurring of the words. There was some rocking back and forth. Stumbling.
Sergeant Roxanne Pohl of Pinellas
Say that's a medication. I agree.
Park PD was called in to help campus police.
I did
say you got to be drunk to handle these kids. I'm trying to tell you what he turned violent.
Ask her to lower her voice. Attempted to explain that there were students in the school that we wish they not be interrupted.
I came up with a time to where the teachers had the flinks. What is it called? A flink, the metal containers, that you pour your alcohol in to carry your alcohol around. You can put it in your suit pocket. I had teacher flask. Damn it, I call it a flink. A flask. I had 2 teachers who had flasks, who had a flask, and they'll pour their liquor in class on the desk while they got their coffee, and that's the first time. That's when I learned that people who drank coffee or a lot of coffee throughout the day, they be having some liquor inside their cups. They be having that lick inside the cups because liquor and coffee, for some reason, they go together. I've never tried it. Damn it, caffeine and liquor, I don't know how it's going to affect me. So I never tried it. You say I drank, I put drink in my caramel. In my Camelback. Oh, yeah.
Says at one point, Edelstein tried to get in her car and leave.
That's an Irish coffee? So Irish coffee is coffee and liquor? Say caffeine and cognac. Yes, Lord. That's what's up.
Was shocked, disappointed. Trust here is someone who we expect to come to school ready to teach.
She been doing it for so long, she probably was ready to teach. She probably just had one too many. Sometimes we can do it, you know what I'm saying, just a tad bit too much, and, we don't never think that we drunk. I'm straight. I may be a little tipsy, but I'm good, though. You know what I'm saying? I can drive. Yeah. Until you wake up in the hospital or in jail.
And unfortunately, that's not what happened this morning.
We found out Edelstein has faced disciplinary action before, part of her 30 years as an assistant teacher in Hillsborough County. We're working to find out more details.
So you mean to tell me she has been a assistant for 30 years and then she just got hired as a full-time teacher? Hold on.
Wendy Ryan, thanks for joining us. ABC Action News reporter Isabel Rosales broke the story. She spoke with an officer who saw the whole thing.
This Pinellas County teacher is not only fired, she's now facing criminal charges after just 7 days on the job.
When you make that decision in the line of work that you are in, yeah, that's an automatic, like, fired.
Say assistant is not a real teacher. So now she became a real teacher and she went to school drunk. Hell, maybe she was celebrating. Maybe she was celebrating her finally being a teacher. Because she's been on the job for 30 years and now just deciding or now just getting hired to be a teacher. I'm so confused.
You're not hired.
ABC Action News was the first to report on Lisa Edelstein's arrest. Mom of 7, Brandy Parker, found out this morning after the district called. Her daughter is a second grader at Skyview Elementary in Pinellas Park.
Some people don't care about that. We don't care about that. Listen. I do understand that there is a lot of essential products that our teachers and staff and all that stuff have to use just to do the job and deal with the job. I know what you're saying. Well, if you can't deal with the job, then you need to leave your job. And I'm just here to tell you that they be loving their job and they don't want to leave their job. Just like you love your job, but you pop prescription pills. You know what I'm saying? So, hell. Hey, it is what it is. Sometimes we mess up. You say, I wonder if she can get a retirement. I don't think that she can get a retirement if she get fired. I am not sure. He said them babies on the background. He said the teacher lounge used to smell like coffee, booze, and sandwiches. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, she was just one to get caught. This goes on a lot. Don't let these people fool y'all out here into where you all is just jumping down her throat and oh my God, she shouldn't be, or how could you, when there's multiple people on staff who is doing the same stuff. They doing the same stuff. They just ain't been caught. And now y'all gonna try to talk about that baby. 7 days in, baby. 7 days is pretty short probation for a new hire. Yeah. Yes, it is. Look. We got a teacher, though. We got a teacher who has been charged with what? Sexual assault.
A special ed teacher's aide at a Burlington County high school is charged with sexual assault.
Jacoby, baby, a special ed teacher. Go on, sugar.
Police say she had a 2-year sexual relationship with a student starting when he was just a freshman.
Wednesday night, the big story on Action News.
Freshmen in high school, typically 14 to 15. Go ahead. She got him while he was young.
This is a 27-year-old teacher at Riverside High School now under arrest.
We know police took her into custody just last night. Investigators say she had multiple sexual encounters with that student inside of her home.
Action News reporter
inside her home, so the child was going to the home. Willie, they just children.
Brianna Gallagher now joining us live from Delanco, New Jersey with those details. Brianna.
You say a special ed teacher, he was special. Yeah.
Gray Shari, according to the high school's website, Michelle Jacoby is listed as a special education teacher. Now, we spoke with neighbors off camera, and they say they were shocked when they learned what happened. 27-year-old Michelle Jacoby is facing charges after she allegedly had a sexual relationship with a male student at Riverside High School. The Burlington County Prosecutor's Office and the Delanco Township Police Department are investigating after authorities were notified about the relationship between Jacoby and the student. Officials say the relationship between the two has since ended, but it lasted for about 2 years and began when the student was a freshman at Riverside High School.
So she broke it off when he became, a junior, a sophomore, in the 11th grade. Oh, maybe he was too old then.
According to officials, the two had multiple encounters, with nearly all of them happening inside of Jacoby's home. Riverside superintendent released a statement to the school community saying in part, quote, "There is no current safety concern for our staff and students. The school district will continue to cooperate fully with authorities and will continue to provide appropriate support and training to staff and students."
Say, what's her GoFundMe?
Jacoby was also the school's marching band director. She has since been suspended.
Oh, she just suspended. For y'all lying to me.
Now, she was taken into custody last night, but she was released today following a court appearance. For now, we're live in Delanco. Brianna Gallagher, for Action News at 10.
Notice that they did not say that the school board is working to terminate her. Yeah, she's suspended, not fired. Shout out to the family man for the 199 super chat. They say Cheeks got handicaps. Yeah. Listen. Now I wonder what she dealing with one of her students, because she was also what? The marching band teacher or something like that. Yeah. She is not fired. She's not fired. She's been suspended.
The district will continue to cooperate fully with authorities and will continue to provide appropriate support and training to staff and students. Jacoby was also the school's marching band director. She has since been suspended.
She's been suspended because they don't have another marching band director. She had a little incident with one of the students. That's petty. But this marching band though, we still need her to perform her duties as a marching band director, because then we got some events coming up and stuff like that right now. Yeah, come on now.
Now, she was taken into custody last night, but she was released today following a court appearance.
She was released. So in my mind, she was not given a bond, because typically you all would tell us that this person got a bond, but this person did not get a bond, or did not even have a bond. So she was just released and on a R&R, hell, a promise to appear. Yeah.
Now we're live in Delanco. Brianna Gallagher, for Action News at 10 on PHL 17. Gray, Shari.
Okay, Brianna, thanks.
Thanks, Brianna. We appreciate it. I don't think a lot of times that you all be asking the right questions when it comes down to these teachers dangling with the churn. Because somebody should have asked the school board. Y'all should have did your investigations like y'all do and tell them, well, so she's not fired, right? Y'all not drawing up like the paperwork or nothing like that right now? Nah. Okay, that's what's up. Then she a good teacher. Say, Willie, what if that was a man? If it was a man, baby, he would have got a bond. We would have been working on termination. He would not have been suspended. No. Nope. Not round here. But because it's a baby with a monkey, because it's a monkey that's tampering with the churn, it's all right. It's okay. Let me take it to something more horrific. Big word. I ain't in screen. Horrific. Horrific. Yep. That's how you pronounce it. I know how to pronounce words. But look. We got 3 students. And a while back, I have been saying, dealing with certain student incidents, like when they shooting up the schools and stuff like that, and they being real violent, and they want to do all these fights, and I truly think that they need to be put in prison at a real young age. Like your first time, you need to just don't get out. We don't do like the second chances. And if they don't know the consequences and repercussions, this is our best way to teach them consequences and repercussions. You know. Well, there's been an incident. There was an incident with 3 students. 3 students, and this can happen to anyone, anybody's children, especially if you ride the school bus. We got 3 students try to shoot and kill a middle school boy on a school bus. Here we go.
Prince George's County Police have released photos of 3 very young suspects who they say forced their way right into a school bus Monday to try and kill a middle schooler.
That gun jammed, though, police said, and then the boys ran. So tonight there's a lookout for those boys and a whole lot of fear. Scott Broom is in Oxon Hill, where this happened on Monday, to tell us more. Scott?
Well, a measure of the anxiety tonight behind us here. We have
the gun jam. Yep.
Prince George's County Police at this intersection here to protect kids as they get off school buses late this afternoon. The incident we're talking about happened Monday as a school bus pulled up here at Sutler Drive and Iverson Street, and that's when these 3 kids pushed their way on board with a pistol in hand. Tonight, Prince George's County Police here to protect kids as they get off the bus, as pictures of 3 juveniles were released by authorities.
Yeah, Willie. They just kids.
The boys boarding that school bus Monday and pushing past the bus driver and an aide on board. One juvenile carrying a semi-automatic pistol. According to police, the gunman put the gun to the chest of a middle schooler and repeatedly tried to shoot.
Wow.
But the gun was jammed. So the gunman used it to beat the victim, who survived with cuts and bruises. Police say the attackers then ran. This grandmother of middle schoolers said she lives in the neighborhood.
I'm just not understanding how these kids getting guns and stuff.
Do you fear for these children?
I fear for the kids and us as well. Because what if a adult would have stepped in and tried to stop it and the gun didn't jam?
Both the bus driver
Great point.
and the aide on board during the incident are so terrorized they've taken leave, according to fellow driver Martin Diggs, who's president of the union local representing drivers.
As you should. This is the perfect time for you to get at least 2 to 3 weeks off. And it should be paid.
But they're afraid to come out of the house because the suspects that got on the bus, their faces were covered. So they don't know who these people are. This particular issue that happened on the school bus is one incident of many incidents.
Diggs said school employees are constantly threatened with injury because of an epidemic of fighting on buses and in schools. Diggs said the student who was targeted attended the non-traditional middle school program at Edgar Allan Poe School in Suitland. Diggs noted the school system has cameras in the majority of its bus fleet.
That's crazy. That is crazy. They say that there has been a multitude of bus fights, and like I had done said, there will continue to be a multitude of bus fights because you all is not holding these students accountable. You all is not doing nothing to hold these students accountable. We're not putting them in jail. In my mind, that's the only way to hold them accountable. In my mind. I could be wrong. Yes, that's regular-ish. But for them to say a multitude, they fighting on the bus damn near every day. Shout out to Candace for the $2 cash out. Oh, wait. Oh, well, thank you for the $2 cash out. I don't think that you wanted me to read that because of the first word that you had done wrote. My bad, but thank you.
It's too late.
Damn shame.
Boy, you can see how that was a traumatic situation for everybody, from the adults on the bus to the school to the middle schoolers. Just awful. By the way, Prince George's County schools issued a statement saying that administrators are horrified by the incident, but they are grateful that no lives were lost. They say they will not talk any further because an investigation is underway.
And Iverson Street, pictures of the boys' driver and an aide on board. One juvenile carrying a semi-automatic pistol. According to police, the gunman put the gun to the chest of a middle schooler and repeatedly tried to shoot, but the gun was jammed. So the gunman used it to beat the victim, who survived with cuts and bruises.
Gotta ask yourself this right here too, since they have no idea who those people are, why don't y'all ask the student who's pistol whipped? Believe in me, that student know exactly who those boys is. They know he knows exactly who the boys is because they ran on the bus to shoot him. and it's also someone in his own community. It's also probably someone who lives in the same apartment complex if he lived in the apartment complex. Come on now. Maybe this was a gang initiation or something like that right there. No, yeah, maybe. But whenever they catch up with, the youngins, if they don't just put them in prison, I know. Willie, they have to go to juvenile. They have to go to juvenile, but if he would have shot and killed them, then he would have been charged as an adult. But because he pistol whipped them, people will advocate that they go to juvenile. And this is the whole problem. They need to go to prison. They need to do 25 apiece. 25 apiece. Do y'all understand? I don't think that my child will ever go back to school. I don't think my child will ever go back to school. I would just have to work with my child to get my child a GED. We packing up. It's time to go or hell, send him to his daddy. Send the child to his daddy because damn it, the child got PTSD now. This is just crazy.
Monday and pushing past the bus driver and an aide on board.
And then you got to ask yourself, kids push past bus drivers and an aide. The bus driver and the aide is adults. Now, some people, they may say, why didn't they get involved? Just like the lady on the bus stop said, hell, if an adult would have tried to get involved, what if the gun didn't jam? And you trying to save a child's life. Trying to be a hero. Yeah. But you don't know what these kids and the student had going on. It could have been something that the student did to provoke them to try to kill him. Say, just call me Charleston White out here. Yeah. So in my mind, shout out to the bus driver and the bus aide for not getting involved. I know what you're thinking. But Willie, we're supposed to protect the kids. Did you not see, or didn't you say he had a gun when you saw him, right? If a youth will push their way on the bus and have a gun, that will let me know they for real. Remember, they tried. It jammed. So they for real. I ain't protected nothing but myself.
The police, the gunman put the gun to the chest of a middle schooler and repeatedly tried to shoot, but the gun was jammed. So the gunman used it to beat the victim, who survived with cuts and bruises. Police say the attackers then ran. This grandmother of middle schoolers said she lives in the neighborhood.
I'm just not understanding how these kids getting guns and stuff.
Do you fear for these children?
I fear for the kids and us as well.
I appreciate her saying that. Yeah, I fear for the kids, but they'll shoot us too.
Because what if a adult would have stepped in and tried to stop it and the gun didn't jam?
Exactly. Watch the way 360 all time and stop trying to be a hero. Can y'all please stop trying to be heroes? Please. Listen, Patricia will continue to produce these little ugly, little badass, good students. Because there's nothing stopping them. It's nothing stopping people from not having a father inside the household. Not just having a father to the children, but not having a father in the household. Nothing is stopping people from this happening. Nope. There's no laws in place. What if there was a law to whoever you get pregnant by, you must stay with that person? Come on, y'all. Come on. I need to hear from you people. You people. Yeah. Come on, tell me. Huh? What if there was a law, if you get impregnated, You have to stay with that person you get impregnated by. At least for 18 years. Y'all have to be in relationships. Y'all have to live together. What if that was a law? Say, Willie, where do you get these wonderful background photos from? There's some area where, I be seeing stuff. I think that would be a good law. And let me explain. Because then it makes people, again, make better choices. Because we don't like everybody that we hunch. Oh, we don't like everybody that we hunch. And then there will actually be more abortions because we be hunching people that we is not in a relationship with, and we be cheating. So we don't want to take a chance of producing the child and it's not with the person that we with, because if a woman cheats and get pregnant by the other dude, the side dude, the relationship that they have has to be over. This relationship has to end because her decision and the dude who she smashed, who got her pregnant, have to now be together by law. Shout out I Still Rock 80s Music for the $2 super chat. You say that would be automatic. That would be an automatic population control. I'm in agreement. Yep. And be a family for 18 to 21 years. It say some of them kids is slow. Listen. And you have to raise the children. You have to. There's no, I want to separate. Oh, no. Oh, no. You separate, you get out of the relationship. You go to jail until the children is 18. Huh? What if that was actually law? Say one guy will have 3 women at home. Yeah, get your polygamy on. Yeah. But it'll force us to handle our parental responsibilities. It will force the women to now have the father of the children in the house. Huh? Say at this point, Willie, I'll take jail. That's what's up. Now, listen, there will be a lot of people who will take jail. I just don't think that it will be a lot of people who will take jail for 18 years, though. I believe that people will learn to compromise. I think people will learn how to get along. I promise you that. Say, but the facts, but the father don't want to be there. It's by law. Whichever one of y'all don't want to be there, you're going to prison. Uh-huh. You going to prison. What you gonna do? Huh? And I honestly, truly believe that we will make it work. Oh, we will make it work. Oh, I promise you that right there. We will make it work. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Let me put these beautiful people up on the screen. Speaking of parenting, look at this lovely couple. We got a lovely couple. Yeah. Parents, two, because it's two, plural. That's why we got an S at the end. Parents are accused of murdering a disabled child. And they also have a whole bunch of other children. Here we go.
County couple accused of murdering their child who is disabled through medical neglect. In the past few hours, a judge ordered Dominique and Cynthia Moore to be held without bond.
Looking at the...
You say, yep, Willie, you're right. So it sounds like a law in China to where they have the one-child law or the two-child law, something like that.
Details of this case, too. Bruce LaShan spent the day looking into this heartbreaker of a case. It is hard to hear.
Just an incredibly sad story. Cynthia Moore's mother tells me that both her daughter and her daughter's husband struggled with mental illness.
Oh, there we go. Struggle with mental illness again.
And at times participated in a bizarre death cult that had them lying at night in caskets.
Whoa, where they get the caskets from? Walmart or Amazon. But look. They have had mental issues. I want y'all to understand, especially when they say the amount of children that they had inside the household. If y'all know that they had the mental issues, why didn't y'all call DCF or somebody? Here we go.
She said she tried to help them, but couldn't.
It's amazing that all these government agencies are in it now. Where was the school system? Where was the people who were supposed to have been protecting them kids other than her?
On the front door of the alleged House of Horrors in Montgomery Village, signs demanding privacy and calling the charges lies. Detectives say Dominique and Cynthia Moore and their 9 children were living.
9. The mother said that she knew that they had mental problems.
Living here in almost unimaginable squalor. Animal feces littering the floor, no working toilets, no electricity, a nearly empty fridge.
It's painful, it's hurtful, and there's nothing I can do. My hands are tied, and I just want to help my child. That's all, and my grandchildren.
I want to help my child. I want to help my grandchildren. Do y'all believe her? Do y'all believe that she actually want to help the grandchildren when she said that they had mental problems?
Police first called here after paramedics found the disabled 17-year-old who reportedly had multiple sclerosis and diabetes dead. Cynthia Moore allegedly told them that she had given her child apple juice and that they'd choked and collapsed after a year-long.
Listen, y'all stop giving your children apple juice. Just stop it. Nope. She said she gave her child apple juice and he collapsed. That's what's up.
Long investigation. Police charged the couple with second-degree murder, alleging the teen would still be alive if they had ever taken them to the doctor. They were emaciated and just 79 pounds.
79 pounds. Say Suda Juice Company or something. He said that apple had fentanyl in it.
Unable to walk or care for themselves, having slowly wasted away for months.
It's a wanton disregard where your conduct very substantially has a substantial risk of human life.
Detectives charged the Moores with 6 counts of child neglect involving their other minor children, who range in age from 5 to 15 years old. The other 6 children now all in foster care. At the Rockville Courthouse, Bruce Lachey.
I am confused. They say the other 6 children, so one died. So that's 7. So where the other 2? I got to back it up just a smidget. Right up in here because somebody asked the question, well, how many died? That's a good question. Here we go.
It's painful, it's hurtful, and there's nothing I can do. My hands are tied, and I just want to help my child. That's all, and my grandchildren.
Police first called here after paramedics found the disabled 17-year-old who reportedly had multiple sclerosis and diabetes dead. Cynthia Moore allegedly told them that she had given her child apple juice and that they'd choked and collapsed after.
Question, can you choke on apple juice? I don't know. At first I thought it was apple sauce. They say apple juice. I guess you can choke on fluids. All right, go.
For a year-long investigation, police charged the couple with second-degree murder, alleging the teen would still be alive if they had ever taken them to the doctor. They were emaciated and just 79 pounds, unable to walk or care for themselves, having slowly wasted away for months.
It's a wanton disregard where your conduct very substantially has a substantial risk of human life.
Detectives charged the Moores with 6 counts of child neglect involving their other minor children, who range in age from 5 to 15 years old. The other 6 children now all in foster care.
They all in foster care. I got a problem though. He said you can't choke on liquid. Yes, you can. He said I choked on water when I drank it too fast. You absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. That's why I had to go back and say yes, you can choke on fluids. Yes, you can. Listen, with all them children, they could have been living like their best life, right? They could have been, and with a disabled child, they really could have been living like their best life. They got all the support. They could have got food stamps. They said that the refrigerators was empty. They had no lights, no water. They sleep in caskets. So it seemed to me like they spent their money on caskets. What is going on around there when we're out there, people? But let's go to the other one.
Where was the people who were supposed to have been protecting them kids other than her? I mean, you got the welfare system. You got these people who allow her to do homeschool.
What? Back it up. Say that fly stuff again, mama.
Where was the people who were supposed to have been protecting them kids other than her? I mean, you got the welfare system. You got these people who allow her to do homeschool.
Where was the people who were supposed to be protecting the children other than her? That's deep. Said that baby ain't got no upper teeth. Where was the people who were supposed to be protecting the children other than the mama? Wow.
Heartbreaking words from
Where were you?
a grandmother after two parents are arrested and charged with murder and neglect.
Their 17-year-old child is dead, and CPS removed 6 other children from the home. This happened nearly a year ago. The parents arrested just yesterday. Now, that's just one of the 2 serious child abuse and neglect cases we're digging into.
And we want to get right over to Stephanie Ramirez. She joins us live now right outside Montgomery County District Court in Rockville with more. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Angie Shamari. So the case that brought us here to the courthouse today is the one involving the 17-year-old's death. Police call it murder. Before we get into those details, though, only on Fox 5, we spoke with a sibling of the victim. Now, we are not identifying that person because that person is also a victim in all of this. What that sibling wanted to say, though, is that their loved one is trans male. They said their brother was an artist, and they want that person to be remembered. They also said that that person was their best friend who really didn't.
Said the loved one is trans male, and of course, they ain't never getting out of prison.
Get to live a life. And coming up, you will see a picture, an image of the victim as you hear that sibling.
I just want my brother to be remembered as the artist and the person he was. He was a good person. And I want people that are transphobic and parents that are not accepting of their children to accept their kids for who they are and love them no matter what they want to be.
40-year-old Cynthia and 45-year-old Dominique Moore are both facing second-degree murder for the death of their teenage child, among other neglect charges regarding their other children. Investigators found squalor conditions when they responded.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to back it up because the trans male bought in the parents having a hard time to deal with like their trans children when the situation had nothing to do with trans anything. The child was disabled. They say 79 pounds. What did that have to do with being a trans male? I don't know.
Friend who really didn't get to live a life. And coming up, you will see a picture, an image of the victim as you hear that sibling.
I just want my brother to be remembered as the artist and the person he was. He was a good person. And I want people that are transphobic and parents that are not accepting of their children to accept their kids for who they are and love them no matter what they want to be.
So you kind of mean to tell me that the parents was behaving in this way because of one trans male child? Is that what they saying? Is that what this person is saying? Because it seemed to me, they running with a death coat and they sleeping in caskets and stuff like that. I don't think it has nothing to do with a trans child. In my opinion, according to what just happened. Unless you telling me that the disabled child who was 79 pounds was a trans male.
40-year-old Cynthia and 45-year-old Dominique Moore are both facing second-degree murder for the death of their teenage child, among other neglect charges regarding their other children. Investigators found squalor conditions when they responded nearly a year ago. A county prosecutor said today the victim was found unconscious in a makeshift bed located in a living room, telling the judge both parents basically watched the victim slowly die. Could anyone have stopped this? Well, we did learn today that the mother claimed the kids were homeschooled and listed as compliant by MCPS, but police know.
Stop. Say, I agree unless they did it because he's trans. But yeah, listen. Okay, bam. So if the child who was disabled was trans, and if they did it because the child was trans, but they did not properly take care of the rest of the kids either or either. Everybody is living in squalor. Everybody, damn it, there's no food. There's no power and water. So if they did that because one of the children was trans, that's kind of strange to me, but what is strange? Shout out to C-Note for the 199 super chat. Say they're spinning the story. That's my point. They're trying to make it about trans now. When I don't see it, everything that the parents did or allegedly did in their house with feces, I don't think that they had a problem with trans to where they decide to live in feces because of one of their children is trans.
Little accountability in homeschooling, including no grading system. So we checked in. MCPS told us today there is no required physical check.
Oh, I got to back that part up because they're talking about this stuff.
So we did learn today that the mother claimed the kids were homeschooled and listed as compliant by MCPS, but police noted little accountability in homeschooling, including no grading system. So we checked in.
There's no grading system in homeschooling? I didn't know.
PS told us today there is no required physical check on students. The state requires parents present a portfolio of student work no more than 3 times a year. The parent also has to agree on a local school representative reviewing the portfolio, but MCPS would not give any more information, claiming student privacy laws. I got the same answer on the Damascus case when I asked whether any staff had reported the family to Child Protective Services while the children were at school. In Damascus, a woman named Laura Lothan was recently arrested over a dozen charges she is now facing. She's accused of abusing her 6 adopted children. Court documents released yesterday said police responded to the home over 65 times from August 21st to this past March, and they wrote more than 30 police reports. The state's attorney taking some questions on the 2 matters today.
It is deeply concerning to me that we've had
another woman with adopted kids. You mean to tell me that CPS them or the police came out 65 times? Did they say 65 times?
Adopted children. Court documents released yesterday said police responded to the home over 65 times from August 21st to this past March, and they wrote more than 30 police reports. The state's attorney.
Somebody dropped the ball. Somebody failed. 65 times and over 30 police reports at one home. Yeah, it sounds like a lawsuit to me too. Yeah. Tax dollars hard at work.
Attorney taking some questions on the 2 matters today.
It is deeply concerning to me that we've had these 2 horrific cases involving children on back-to-back days. When there's been 65 calls to an individual house, there's a lot of different things to be looked at, and we will examine that carefully and try to see if there are some gaps in our services and whether we could
try to see if there was some signs and or some gaps. 65 times. I think it's simple.
Not have done things better, particularly with regard to that case.
Now, what police noted was that many of the calls involved runaway calls, and that of the 33 reports written, about 5 of them mention assault, but apparently they didn't rise to a level that would have been reported. So, for example, a child saying that mom hit me, but not showing serious injuries. We asked several more questions, and questions to different entities as well. We've got some responses. We're going to include all of that for you online on fox5dc.com, guys.
Doggone shame. Doggone shame the things that these children is going through, and you have to think about this right here. The children is being in foster care systems and all this stuff, and all this stuff comes from who? The ones who's bringing the children to the planet. We talk so well society, we talk so much about deadbeat daddies and all this, but we do not look at the foster care system. We do not look at the adoption system. We do not look at the abortion system. A female should never point out that a man is a deadbeat again, when women are the biggest deadbeats. People who came out their mama monkey with a monkey. Females are the biggest deadbeats ever. Ever. Y'all can't be beat. Because y'all knock your churn off. Y'all drop your babies off at safe havens. Y'all children be in the foster system. Y'all children be down at the adoption agency. Y'all children be getting trafficked And we got the nerve to call a man who don't want to financially support a child a deadbeat. Y'all get more assistance than men. And if anybody getting assistance, you should automatically be labeled as a deadbeat, because when the government gives you assistance, that lets the government know that you cannot financially support your own child and or children. So you are the biggest deadbeats, not men. I know, ain't nobody ever told you that before. Yeah. Yeah, these babies is undefeated out here. Yes, they are. You say, as a foster parent, it is the mothers. Yeah. I've been seeing this all my life. And then the children, they are running away. Watch this. The majority of children who run away, they're running away from a single parent household. Who's typically the single parent? Females. I think now is over 80% of households is led by single mothers. Yep. But you know it's always the man's fault though, right? She wouldn't be single if it wasn't for the man. Hell, we can't force a chick to be with us. The only way we can force a chick to be with us after she decide to keep the baby is to initiate the Willie Williams law. This is gonna be the only way to prevent and or get rid of single mothers. Initiate the Willie Williams law. If you get pregnant and produce a child, you and that person who peed in you, the father of the child, y'all must be in a relationship up until at least 18 years. If you decline, you go to jail for at least 18 years or until the child turns 18. If you put my law in effect, that'll damn near eliminate future single mothers, because the single mothers now, we have to kind of grandfather them in. So if this is like 2023, this is May. Let's say January 1st. Well, now, let's give it January 1st. 2024, and we will put this on billboards across the country. There will be constant messages over the internet on your favorite social media accounts. This will constantly be bombarding your phones to let you know, and can't nobody say I didn't know. This will be posted up at your schools. Your schools will have to talk about this. Your schools will have to talk about this from middle school on up. And because it will go in effect, it'll go in effect January 2024. When schools start back in the fall, the first, from the first day of school on, every day, it will be posted. It will be spoke about every single day. There is it ain't gonna be no way on the planet you don't know if you produce a child, y'all must be together for 18. Yeah. It's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be bombarding your social media to where you cannot say, hey, watch this. For it to stop being bombarded on your cell phone, because we will go after the cell phone companies. The cell phone companies, there will be a message that every person with a phone will have to sign off on. If you don't want this to continue to bombard your phone, but we will at least bombard your phone for at least a month. You get impregnated from January. If you get, December 31st. If you get impregnated December 31st, you got a chance. If your child was conceived on the 1st on, there's no more chances. There is no more chances. To all my lawmakers, this is the Willie Williams law. This will be the Willie Williams law. This is my law. If we want to prevent the single motherhood. You say, actually, a single man will get assistance before a single working mom. Who told you that? What kind of assistance? Who had done told you that? Hell, in what state? You say, actually, a single man will get assistance before a single working mom. Well, you got to educate me on this one. Do anybody else agree? Do anybody else agree with this? Come on, y'all. He said they do get more, Willie. A single man gets more assistance than a single working mom? Are y'all serious? Have y'all been down there to try to get assistance? You say, yes, I know men that receive assistance. I didn't say that men don't receive assistance. That's not what was said. Let's deal with what was said. And let me bag it up just to make sure that I said it correctly. Hold on. Wait a minute. It'll stroll down. Say, actually, a single man will get assistance before a single working mama. In what country? Huh? Well, what? You say, it's the truth that a single father would get assistance. Hold on. Wait. Y'all is writing fast. You say the single. Damn it, I want that one, but it jumped past. Hold on. It jumped past me. He say it's true that a single father would get assistance faster than a single mama. Where's y'all getting this from? Like, really, where's y'all getting this from? And boy, when we talking about assistance, I have people who work. Work in the system, giving out assistance, and And this is how I know a lot about the system, because I got kin folks who work in the system. Do y'all know how hard it is for a man to get assistance? I don't think that y'all really be knowing what's going on out here in these streets. And then y'all said that men will get it faster than a single working mom. I won't listen, the thing wasn't single fathers. It said a single man. How? He said the only way he gets assistance, he said if the mom died and now he got the kids. It is very rare. It's very rare for a man, period, to get assistance. It's rare. It happens. It happens on the daily, and it's still rare because it's not a whole bunch of men who is out here getting assistance. You say if a man is unemployed and the woman working is working, he will. If the man is unemployed, he will get unemployment. Okay. Everybody can get unemployment if it's done right. You say, I know a single dad who was put in the shelter and given a apartments much faster than the women. Watch this. Do you know across the country, there's a lack of shelters that will take in men? Did you know that, though? I am in Central Florida. There's maybe 2 in Central Florida that will take in a man. If there's a man, a woman, and a child, they will take in the woman and the child, not the man. Did y'all know that? Come on now. You say unemployment is only 6 months. Yeah. And we don't get to be on assistance for a very long time either. Come on now. Women get assistance for generations. Single men can get food stamps. You right about that right there. But do you know how much they get? See, now y'all talking something that I know. Because one of my partners got $67. This was what? About a month ago. $67. In Florida. Well, hell, in Dade County. I know men can get food stamps. I got it. I got it. I understand that right there. You say $128. Say it's $200. You say unemployment is $300 taxable income every 2 weeks. Yeah. People can get unemployment, but when we're talking about assistance, you all know what we're talking about when we're talking assistance. You say if you go to the government website for assistance, it has a lot of information for women, but you have to call and get rejected on the phone. There's so much assistance across the board for women. Hell, watch this. There's more assistance for women than it is for kids. He said, my mom was denied assistance and my uncle was able to get assistance. It depends on their situation. I promise you it depends on that situation. I didn't say that men do not get assistance. I hope y'all is hearing me. I didn't say men don't get assistance, but all this started when it was said single men get assistance more faster. I think you said faster than a single working mom. Since when? That's not true. You say 80% women, 13% men. You say DC has a ton of male shelters. Yeah. I can believe that. Watch this. When you add up the shelters across the country for men and women have shelters everywhere. Everywhere. I just told y'all that there's shelters that will not allow a man, but they will allow the woman and the child. Some shelters will take the child and not the daddy. Shout out to Jones for the $5 cash out. They said happy SCD Friday and Cinco de Mayo. That's what's up. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. He said women will argue anything that doesn't make them look good, even without a valid argument. He said can't listen to them too long. I thought that this is something that we automatically know. Like this is like a given. Why do you think now a good argument would have been a woman without children? No. A woman with children gets assistance more than or faster than a woman without children. Do you know that women have been even thinking about having a child so they can get assistance because they get no assistance without children? But y'all gonna tell me that a single man will get assistance faster than a working mother? That don't even go together. He say a family shelter is a family shelter. He say single men can't house with a single woman unless they have children. The majority of these shelters is not for men. I'm here to tell you something that's out here that has been argued forever. The woman and child can go. And this is why a lot of times when people is married, people is in the long-term relationships and now they're homeless because they would not accept the man in, the woman won't even go. A lot of women will stay with their man and the children and sleep inside of the cars. This is real life out here. Shout out to Brother Cam for the $1 cash out. He say they lying about the assistance. He say they're trying to manipulate you. Yeah. Come on now. There is women who would not leave their man. They would rather sleep inside of the vehicle with their children and their man instead of leaving the man out in the streets and them having shelter. Say, where's the assistance for men when it comes to child support? Oops, watch this. And I've never said that women don't get put on child support. That ain't the problem. The numbers are so damn low, but women get put on child support. They're not even held accountable. There is judges who would not lock the women up for child support because they do not believe that a woman should be locked up. They believe that a woman needs to be around her children, and locking her up is taking her away from the child, even though she's on child support. Now, I'm not saying that some women don't be held accountable. I'm not saying that. There's a whole bunch of women who have skated past child support. And here's the other argument. Men went to court for visitation. Show up. She won't give him the baby. Call the police. Show the police the court order. The police tell you, well, there's nothing that I can do. You have to take her back to court. They won't even arrest her over a court order. Watch this. You know, child support is a court order. Child support is a court order. Yeah. So when you tell me that a man can get assistance before a single mother, a single working mother, that's BS. That's BS. Have you not looked around at the single working mama stunting? They getting their Section 8, they getting their AFDC, they getting their food stamps, they getting all type of support. Did you know that there is more women school grants? There's more women loans. There's more women support for education. Come on now. He said, my mom was and is a single mama. That's what's up. He said, I don't even pay that attention. He said, that was about mama and uncle. Okay. Nah, y'all, Now, damn it, we just can't throw stuff out there like that right there. Come on now. If we don't know, then we just don't know. I got it. I get it. But no. This has always been a thing. This has always been a thing. The system is so unbalanced. And when you have even women is arguing this, like this shit is not fair because I don't have children, I can't. A lot of women, they can't even get on Section 8 because they don't have children. Did y'all know that? Uh-oh. Shout out to U-Way. For the $1 cash app. You say, I get medical assistance for my 12-year-old girl, but hard to get child support. And that happens a lot too. Well, that happens. Not a whole lot. But it happens. You said, my mother worked at a... Hold on. Damn it, I got to do it from here. Because y'all is exciting me. He said, my mother worked at a woman's shelter. Say, after she retired, it was in a non-district building, say, not advertised. He say, you can drive by it and not now. Oh. He said, they did my daughter like that? Uh-huh. You would do all these stories in New York with the houses for the women, no men in them. Do y'all remember them stories? Come on now. There's women housing. There's women housing, and there's women housing projects. Show me the men housing and the men's well, hell, I can answer that. That's jail. That's prison. And if you truly believe that men can get assistance faster than a single mother, there's more homeless men than women. Say, Willie, not true. Section A is an income-based program. He say it's just that families, seniors, and persons with disabilities are priority. You say Section A is a income-based program? I have homegirls who have been on Section 8 now for 25 years. They never worked a job. I have two that never worked a job. They did side hustles. They never worked a job. See, so when people will tell me that it's income-based, seniors, yes. Disability, yes, they can get these assistance. Typically, the Section 8 program has been for single mothers. And if it's based on income, how was 18 and 19-year-olds, new mothers, able to get Section 8 while living with their mothers while not having a job? Maybe they are changing some criterias now, but to get Section 8 had nothing to do with income. For the most part, it had to do with you have children. Now, when you're trying to use your Section 8, you may need some income to cover the rest of the costs. I got that part. Come on now. Come on. Women have complained that they can't get Section 8 because they don't have children. Exactly, Willie. And them babies be problems in Section 8. Say low-key crazy. Yeah, right. Deadbeat daddies get jail. If you cannot support your children, you are a deadbeat, technically. But the women don't go to jail because of it. Say I can't even get any type of assistance, and I had a baby at 17. Say never put BD on child support, but we was good. Say I was a street entrepreneur. That's what I'm talking about. Get how you live. You say I never met a man on Section 8. Me either. I applied for Section 8. I sure enough did. Just cause I want to see what will happen. Guess what I was told? You're a single man. You don't qualify. That's what's up. He said that is for housing vouchers is the income base. Okay. Say, Willie, you not lying. Say, when my mom passed, it went straight to my baby sister and her kids. This is how the generation of Section 8 has been going on. If a mother passed, the oldest child, the Section 8 can get passed down to the oldest child, especially if there's other children. Now this 18-year-old got a Section 8, got her own spot, but she's able to keep her siblings. See, a lot of y'all don't even much see because I'm over 40. When we were 17 and 18 and they was producing children, they was getting their Section 8s at 17, 18 years old, and then talk crap to us while we still in high school. Will talk crap to us. Bitch, I got my own shit. I got my own spot. Yeah. With no job, though. Yeah. How did they get it? Because they produce a child. Section 8 is a trick and a trap for a person who wants some. There it is. Shout out to our Dodge Trap for the $2 super chat. He say, love how the one they know extra polites 2 minute. Nope, I said that wrong. He love how the one they know extra polites or extra polites. Too many men. Extra polites. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But yeah, man. He said they say you crazy, Willie. He said get out this office. Listen, extrapolates. I knew somebody was gonna teach me. Extrapolate. Look at y'all. Look at y'all back to back coming up, popping, educating the player. This is how we got to do. Say no Section 8, no food stamps because there's no kids. Exactly. And this shit, I've watched it going on for years. I've been talking about it for years. I've seen it for my own eyes. And do you know how hard it is for a player to even get food, stamps? A player got to go through so much. He said, I applied for Section 8 15 years. They told me I was hashtag 3753 on the list, and I say, never mind. Yeah, man. So, getting assistance was really never for men. And that's why I say, me as president, like I had done said, I would just change the whole law to where you have to be in a relationship with your baby mama and your baby daddy. You have to be married, but y'all have to be together, whether you married or not, but you need to be together. And these assistance is for both of you all. You should only get assistance. Single people shouldn't get assistance. Single people should not get assistance. Shout out to Priscilla for the $2 super chat. He say, Willie, video chat with me. He say, I'll show you. You will show me what? What the different what is it called? The thing that we were just talking about. The assistance. Let's see. Section 8 is not the Section 8 is not free rent people. Oh. Section 8 is not rent-free, damn it, free rent, people. Section 8, which is funded by HUD, takes 30% of the household income. That's how they base your rent, and you can be married. The amount of married people who is getting Section 8 is not high at all. Shout out to Princella for the $2 super chat. He said, I show you these men. Oh, listen, it goes back to it. I didn't say men don't get assistance. I've never said that. If that's what you're talking about. I didn't say that men don't get assistance at all. I say the numbers is really, really low, and it's difficult for men to get assistance. They can get assistance because men are getting assistance. That's not my argument. He says Section 8 is not a rent-free program. No. It's not, because it's a assistance program. But you don't even have to have a job to get a Section 8. Which is still kind of crazy, because the government will pay a certain part of your rent, right? They will not pay the whole of your rent. They know that you ain't got no damn job. But they allow you to keep the Section 8 and find you somewhere to stay, knowing you don't have the job. Knowing that this is probably a way for you to fail again because you don't have any income. And they was just still, go ahead on and just give it to you. And that makes sense. Say, Willie, what if I got 3 baby mamas, then they all need to go. Damn it, y'all got to live together. You need to live together out here in these streets. We got to bring the families back together. Shout out to Big Gasman for the $2 super chat. Say they treat the military like crap. I am in agreement. Shout out to Princella for the $2 super chat. You said that you've never seen a man on Section 8. Yeah, I've never seen a man who's on Section 8. Me personally. I didn't say no one has seen a man on Section 8. We just said that men do get benefits too, and or assistance too. I say I've never seen it. Somebody else in the comments said that they've never seen it either. Hey, watch this. I have never seen a man get $1,000 in food stamps. Now, are there men who receive $1,000 in food stamps? I don't know. I've never seen it. You say work for Section 8 for 100 women, 6 men get approved. Like I said, I never seen a man on Section 8. Me. Say I was approved for Section 8 in Arkansas, but I missed the interview. Say single and childless. That's what's up. It still go back to, I think that I'm still correct when somebody stated earlier that men get assistance faster than single working mothers. That ain't right. No, that's not right. You say Willie is welfare shaming. I'm not welfare shaming, y'all. I just got a problem with the generational. I have a problem with this. Assistance should be a stepping stone. I believe that assistance can hold you back. I believe assistance allow people to not be held accountable for the decisions that they make. Yep. I believe that people who needs help should get help. But I believe people who's trying to help themselves and maybe falling just a little short, those are the ones who should get help. The ones who's not doing anything, I don't think that they should get help. Nope. He say, do studs and trans count? I don't know. We gotta think it through. We gotta think it through because I don't wanna shame. I don't wanna stud and trans shame. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna do that. But yeah. Listen. Both genders get assistance. And my point is, women just get more of it. It's okay. It's okay. He said, my baby mama get like $700 with 5 kids. That's what's up. I knew a chick was getting 12. 12. And baby had 6 children. Shout out to Priscilla again for the $2 super chat. Say, Willie, I was just saying that I could show you the proof. Oh, yeah. Listen. I'm not saying that there's not proof. I'm not saying that at all. I appreciate it, though. But I'm not saying that there's no proof. It's just what I haven't seen. You say, Willie, you speak in facts and you are not poor shaming. I appreciate that right now. Listen. Everybody can't be rich. Everybody can't be middle class. Everybody can't be that. There will always be poor folk. There will always be people who need assistance, which is not a problem with me. And when I get in office, like I said, we need to change some stuff. We really do need to change some stuff. And for some reason, we decide to not change it on our own. So a lot of times we do need the system to give us the incentive to change. Say, Willie, Section 8 is different for farmers, but they get less. Say, our community wants the max, so 2 people can't be present. There you go. It's a good point. You say, if it wasn't any babies on food stamps, it would be 100 for 50. You say, I need them stamps, though. I'm trying to tell you something, man. I need them stamps. I need some help out here in these streets. I sure enough do. You know how much I spend in groceries. Yeah. I'm just pouring some stuff out, y'all. Listen. Like I often say, we will never do better. I'm the one to tell you, we will never do better as a whole. And in my mind, if the system don't change, we would never do better because, like I just said, a lot of times you need to be forced to do better. Until us in society and the laws hold us accountable for the decisions. Until that happens, it would never change. But see, I understand the hustle. I understand the game. The system do not want change because it's all about money. He say, well, wait, hold on. Shout out to Natalie for the $4.99 super chat. He say it's SCD fried. They say, who's selling food stamps and penicillin? Say, hey, Uncle Willie, what's happening? That's what's up. Remember, when y'all go around there tomorrow, when y'all go around there to the emergency room tomorrow and you get your prescription, do not take the whole goddamn thing. Remember, I just told y'all, we just found out the other day that a large percentage of RNs is thinking about leaving the profession. We never know when the hospital is going to be shut down. So we have to always keep some prescription. I know it has that the use by date. Don't pay that no attention. Don't pay the use by date no attention. You better keep them. Say, well, people, guess what? Guess who's getting public assistance now? Say, immigrants, the Chinese, the Indians, and others. Not just blacks. Oh, no. Every race and or culture or however y'all want to say it, everybody receives assistance. Everybody receives assistance. Uh-huh. I would just wish that we would use the assistance to grow. I've pointed this out over the years also. All right, ladies. So you have your children. You done messed around and let's say you stay with your baby daddy or you got a new player. All right. You get the assistance. Bam. You got your Section 8, right? If hell, your baby daddy need to be working, right? The new dude, if y'all live together, he need to be working. You need your little hustle. Maybe you need to be doing nails. Maybe you need to be doing hair, selling clothes, or whatever. I've been teaching this for a long time. Only use one income. If y'all just use just one income while getting your food stamps and Section 8s, you could come off the food stamps and the Section 8. You can have yourself in a position to where you all can buy homes now. And let's not forget, you can also use the Section 8 system to buy a home. But you can stock your money up. If you own the assistance and you're getting peed in by somebody who is living with you, use y'all money wisely. But our problem is when you're on Section 8, you want to be popping and all that fly stuff right there. You want design of this, design of that. You want to do all the other things instead of stacking that change while you getting those assistants. This is why when I become president, we cutting you off by after 3 years. We cutting you off by after 3. Uh-huh. Yep. And hell, we ain't giving it to you unless you live together. Baby daddy and baby mama. But we're cutting you off after 3 years. So now we can get a Section 8 to somebody else. After 3 years. If you can't get it together after 3 years, you're bad. And that's how we got to start treating people. We do know right from wrong. We do know right from wrong. We can't keep making the same mistakes and then keep begging people for their money. This is crazy. We begging people for their hard-earned money, but you decide to follow your understanding and continue to follow your understanding and continue to fail while following your own understanding. But then have the nerve to beg for assistance and then get mad when people don't want to assist you. Like I be telling people, you do what you want to do with your money. I do what I want to do with my money. You want to blow your money? You cannot come to me and ask me for my damn money. I don't play them games. And I truly believe that that's how the system needs to be out here working, but I do understand the hustle. I understand the game. I get it. I get it. The game is and a lot of people will say that the system is broken. And I will say the system is not broken. The system is a well-oiled machine right now. It's working exactly how it's supposed to work. Mm-hmm. Hey, Willie, when you're right, you're right. And I told y'all, I lack sympathy and empathy. I really, really do. I think that stuff is just basic to me. I think things is just basic. And we out in these streets, we on social media and acting like we bosses and we got it all together and this and this. No, we don't. No, we don't. A lot of y'all just want the handouts and won't do nothing with it. It's like a player in the community that asks to get asks a player to front him a key. You get fronted a brick. You should not have to go back and ask to get fronted another brick. How does that work? So you're going to get fronted the brick, but you ain't going to do what you need to do to now start purchasing your bricks? Got it. Yeah. One thing about the streets, you can't keep fronting. Oh, you can't keep fronting. Oh, no. Even if you keep bringing that money back, you is not finna continuously get fronted. You may even get fronted twice. And then that's about it. So why is it in the streets we understand it, but in like society and government, we don't understand it? We don't think that it's a good idea. People need long-term assistance. Who? How is you younger than me? How is you not disabled? How is you have your mental faculties? How is you mobile? And you need long-term assistance. How does that even work? Why is that a thing? Say people stop taking pictures in front of other people's cars. Say that they don't even own. Yes, we play too much. Say break it down in the slabs. Say sew up the block. Say double your paper and recoat. Double next round. I'm trying to tell you something. Sometimes you got to cut them things big enough. All right. Don't make me pull my thumb out. Sometimes you got to cut them. You got to cut big enough. If you get fronted a quarter, you shouldn't be trying to double up. If you get fronted the quarter, you need to make it 15. Watch this. I'm finna teach the game real quick. Instead of cutting 10, let's say they're going for 5, and instead of cutting 10 off the quarter to make 50, you need to cut them bigger so they sell faster, the quick flip. Now you may need to get fronted another quarter because you're going to come back fast because they big. You quick flip again. Now you got your 30. You go back to Buddy, you buy the quarter. And you just keep quick flipping. Off of every quarter, you only profit 15. Now, a lot of people be like, but Willie, but you can make 50 off the quarter, supposed to making 40. Because 25 and 20. Yeah. Instead of 40. I'd be like, yeah, but you keeping your 10 a real long time. Because yours is smaller. And we got the same stuff. So it all hits the same. But when it's big and it's smoking, they gonna come to me. We have to learn how to double up on some stuff. We have to learn if you getting assistance, because assistance come in the streets too. You have to learn getting assistance that you gonna have to double up the way you don't always need, or you don't need long-term assistance. Just trying to help. I'm just trying to help. Everybody trying to just get the butter from the duck. Y'all doing too much. You're doing too much. Make them come back real quick, because you get with the right user. The right user gonna go back round there and talk to them other users. Y'all, Jesus, they this big and this shit smoking too. All of them coming around you. Just saying. Just trying to help. Just trying to help. We need to do better, people. But if you don't want to do better, don't. It's your life. It really is your life. Give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News. I appreciate y'all for being around here, man. I really do. Thank you. This is STD Friday. Y'all, we got to go ahead and get it on in to the best of our ability. Stop following other people's morals. Live your best life. Live your best life. Once you die, you're dead. Once you die, you dead. These are other people's morals telling you not to give your body away. Know your worth. Know your worth. I got to put that on the shirt. Know your worth. And I'm here to tell you on STD Friday, you need to know your worth and go on out here and do exactly what you want to do with your genitalia, because it's yours, no one else's. If you're worried about catching these STDs and it's really like going to harm your life, it's really, really not. We got medication for everything. We go raw on Fridays. Yes, we do. Yeah. Trying to tell y'all something out here in these streets. Let me go and put these beautiful babies up on the screen. Somebody wrote that, yes, Section 8 is based on your income. Oh, okay. All right. Look at them beautiful babies right there. Look at them beautiful babies right there. There you go. Y'all have at it. Get your lotion and all that stuff out, but you still need to go on outside and participate. Go outside and participate. But y'all have fun with the beautiful babies right there. You say, Willie, stop teasing us. That's what's up. You say, based on their own income. Say, not the mothers. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, remember to check the blood pressures. Remember, y'all, we got to get our blood pressure checked. Y'all, we got to stay as healthy as possible. Try to stay as healthy as possible so we can continue to be on Earth. That's if you want to continue to be on Earth. If you want to leave Earth, do you really ain't tripping? You should be able to. Shout out to Big Gasman for the $2 super chat. You say, put your disclaimer up. I need to, huh? I sure enough need to. I mean, I wish I had one right now. Let me grab this, grab that, pop that. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I'm trying to help. That's what's up. We will be back at 8 o'clock. We will be back at 8 o'clock, and we is supposed to be doing a Rumble tonight. So we're doing both. We're doing YouTube and we're doing Rumble because I need YouTube to promote over to the Rumble because we need like a whole bunch of people over there on the Rumble, and the Rumble is pinned up to the top of the chat room. Y'all please go around there and subscribe. Find the player so it's not hard for you to find the player when we actually do go live tonight with Rumble. Just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all informing me on a whole bunch of things. I appreciate the education that we be throwing back and forth out here. We got the each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? You say get your Snoop Dogg wine for Rumble. Okay, I got to find me some wine. Yes, I do. You say I recognize Megan and Kelsey. You say they all super thick. Listen, I think the ones that's right, I think I know. Oh, that is Megan Thee Stallion? You is lying to me. This one, like in the center, is that Megan? Because I know, I believe I know this one, and I believe I know this one. I didn't even much know that. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. You was lying to me. That did not just come through. Oh, I thought that they was praying for a player. You mean Jamie Foxx dead? No. Wait a minute. No, he's not. Wait a minute. Let's not do that. Hold on. Hold up. I got to put it up. There is there's nothing here that states Jamie Foxx has passed away. Let's not do that right there, y'all. Let's not do that. We got to verify everything. But I do understand if you just heard it and you just want to say something about it, but it does not say that he has passed away. Jamie Foxx has been in the hospital. I think he had a stroke, if I'm not mistaken. I think Jamie had a stroke. Yeah. Jamie is not dead. Jamie Foxx is still alive. Jamie Foxx still alive, and y'all pray for a player to make it through that stroke and his medical situation out here in these streets. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. I'm finna go on and get on up out of here because I want to see y'all later on. I appreciate y'all, man. I really, really do. We almost got to 500, but we didn't. And it's okay. It's okay that we didn't get to the 500 because we got to where we got. And I appreciate that right there. See, you say you would think with all the money that Jamie has that he would be eating healthier. But we also have to think a stroke comes from high blood pressure, hypertension. And just because you eat well don't mean that you won't have hypertension. I'm just saying. I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all, I'm out of here. I done hit that damn button. Boy, I see y'all tonight. Yep, a blood clot.